Hey guys, what's going on? This is Wayne with Graded Point 5. And you're probably wondering why I've been a lack of content lately. Well, uh, some things have happened in the background. For one, our contributor and guy who was pretty much running the writing part of the website and whatnot, Jordan, he's had to take a step back and work on things like with his job and whatnot, which is fine. I'm totally understanding about that. And another problems we've been having, I wouldn't say it's a problem per se, it's just trying to get everybody together to actually record podcasts and whatnot, especially when some of us, like myself, went through a couple of hurricanes in the last month or so and whatnot. But that's neither here nor there. What I want to talk to you today about was kind of a shift in focus. Whereas you would say when I kind of took over things, this was that was considered maybe a more of a revamp, and I guess this would be more of a reboot of what's going to happen from now on. But yeah, so to kind of give you an idea of what I would like to do from this point on, I still like to do the podcast, but what I want to do is like maybe shorten the duration of them and, be more concise on them and whatnot and things like that. I would also still at some point like to do the comic, reviewing old comics and whatnot, because I thought that was a fun thing to do and all that good stuff. The rambles are probably the most fun because that's more of a current events type thing. I really enjoyed doing those, and you can just pull some people together real quick and do those. And I always thought those were really fun. Um, Probably the biggest change I would like to do is start doing live interviews with some up and coming comic book creators and whatnot, because I think those guys are the future. And to be honest, I don't see much future with like Marvel and DC unless they make a huge 180 and do a huge turnaround. I just don't see it happening. So I'm thinking it's probably best to start focusing on younger, up and coming. I say younger, you know what I mean, younger, up and coming creators, and see what they got to do. And you probably see me focusing in on my copy of Green Lantern Rebirth because, well, it's good art, and Ethan Van Sciver is one of my. I'm a fan of his, so yeah, you can enjoy his art. Follow him on Twitter too. But yeah, I just want to take this time to kind of go over what's going on, and also there will be a link very shortly to this also. I'm changing the YouTube channel. It's still Graded Point 5, but it's not an old channel that was converted to this. So I would have to ask, um, could you please subscribe to that new channel? Because I'm really going to start doing a lot more with that YouTube channel. I think that's going to be our focus from now on. I'm still going to do stuff, still stuff's going to go on the website and everything. But you'll probably see a little less written content unless, people want to volunteer and write something up for the site. That's great. That's fine. Still want to do that. It's just my focus, for me, is to kind of do more with videos and things like that. Something that, could get more to a quick mass appeal, and whatnot. So I've already opened the new channel. It's still called Graded Point 5, but this one gives me more control because the old one was, it's basically, the person who used to run Graded Point 5, and, it was their old YouTube channel that they just converted to Graded Point 5. And I can't really do too much with it. Like if I wanted to do, do any monetization or anything like that, this is, down the road kind of stuff, but to avoid having to like go hat in hand all the time and stuff like that to try to see if I can catch somebody on a good day or whatnot, I'd rather just go ahead and push forward and, start something new. The old channel only had like 19 subscribers, so we can rebuild that pretty quickly, and plus with more content coming out, it'll balance itself out. All the old content is going to be put on this channel too, just to let you know. That's going up probably in the next few days. So just want to give you that, give you FYI, give you an idea of what's going on. And, you can look and, hey, force of will. That's it. I'm doing this by pure force of will. So you'll still see some people around that I think, Cab is, still interested in doing this. Piper, she's been cool. Pretty much whenever I asked her to do something, she's been willing to do it. It was just like the time when we try to record podcasts, sometimes it was like herding cats. But, that happens. That happens. You'll be seeing some people around. So here we go. Hopefully this will all work out and we can, make this even bigger than it was before. So this is Wayne signing off. Y'all have a good night.